Abusia ya na wase na yɛmfa today's agenda ntoa so da foforo ni mpanimfo mienu na atena ase Kyei Baffour na afei ne nua Adomako Baafi ɔno mienu ne na ɔmo ba bedi nkɔmɔ nkɔmɔ ya ba bedi no dodo no afa nsɛm a ɛkɔ so krom IMF na afei teacher for strike a ɔmo akɔ yi anɔpɛ yɛ ne YB Amponsa a ɔyɛ labor consultant di nkɔmɔ kyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ said the name no see chrono as a senior no employ nipa a oye adwuma ma no enso nya ne right ono na adwene de o gidi sesaban e issue ultimatum say e bia 3 days wa wan ko adwuma ma you adi a e be settle ensem no wo mo e be ko mo enko nso enko nipa no bebre nso wa kire wo mo pa adwuma no bia ye ye bia homa no hwe amanfo adwene akodi a kire say da bia tete a teachers no unions no they aban e fa so na esa aban de ne nice form na yehwe teacher fo no bi nso send a message say omo nya ankom be kona nso so utranye ya na omama nkrofo abebo say wo kira de eno nso ya asem foforo nti ye declare say 3 days wan kwa adwuma na ye adi a ye be hwe say union leaders na omo nko na omo aka no nso nko a omo anko e omo wa kire no nso pa adwuma aye ore Adomako Baafi akwaba
mejo so papa
boko de
ya patience
Kyei Baffour akwaba
Boko.
Okay, and Uncle Pansy, I'm having found chance. I know some motivational ways to be better.
I know pay my main charity for near Yamiasum Jim for more mine. Near Mompire Mom and Penny akufo-addo, and in a bidi Chenia Swafina. Na any day. I know pay Masma Mecano, Efa Yanketrema. Efa Yenuma Semso. Na me to me post. So we me busim to do mo chimodi no ba kona. Protocol was said death and life are in the power of the tongue. And those who love it will eat its fruits. Also by James 3:10 now say out of the same mouth proceeded blessing and cursing. Ye me busim to do mo chimodi no ba kona was wo ne enkwa e wo ketrema so. Na de odono no efemu nua papa. Ena oba James Yakubu ngoma no so atime sechemudu no wo se ketrema kro na mu na nhira ene no me efriba empo se okenkan James ana se Yakubu ngoma atime sechemudu na ehompo no kan se ketrema ayoja yawo abusua mebre ya ohawo mu no dodo no ano efri ketrema abusua ni bi nso so nkoso no ketrema political party sasumdwe beba mu a efri ketrema so ha beba mu a efri ketrema kro ye ena eso de papa edishira Jacob odishira yori saying Isaac odishira ne ba Jacob ketrema kro no a ena odi dome eso intina de ye kana no pay ni say wo ye MPP ni asem be na wo kan dia fa onua ho odi penim Bible quotation ba ko wi afina mekai wo say so kodi wo nua ho adanse obebbo odua mo awu mebrebe no no free so de ketrema na de ko nanim emwa yen mebrebe no so free si eto mamu onye MPP ni wo ye NDC ni wo other party wo ka dia say no nemo we forgotten said no the world has become a global village. It was some na wo de kan ese Ghana tetia pansam no you are giving it a negative brand or image. Now whenever abe invest be ho ye nti de yesre saware bekoso embofra bekoso yemuma bekoso say ye bibia bekoso a tekrema ayoja yanhwe nkasa anopempa ya betra yi enseme bebia no ebetimi di aka no eyinkuransha sem
ya mame no ase
anasa ye no me
Kyei Baffour your initial comment some short one be na
yeah short one yes said me fa kwenye so na me fa nche obibia ode na fidi atom ayi so title me boss honorable boss SB entry and Kingsley Dumata UK chairman elected.
Ofaki.
Is all town power near or you didn't
Ofaki now Ofaki about town also you wish you haven't seen
Ofaki is so
you UK.
Ofaki the same no right from Kumasi.
Yes, the Ofaki or town baby will be in Shafa.
He deserves it.
Yeah, come on. Said me of family papa me all kind of. Yes, death and life in the bosom of time. So whatever that you say and only be now so the I went, Amufa, and one the only code.
Okay, that's very short one. Yeah, young Kyei, who IMF and now for teachers in the
medical IMF.
Okay,
that's CP. Yedi kind, and then Yamiase. Sebibia currency, your memo, asumdria, unyame, and Namon Penny akufo-addo, Shisha ya, or Diamaya, that's what he has in Bimuno. Awurade adom nti ne yɛnwie sa so wohwɛ ne AC Burkina Faso Cote d'Ivoire Nigeria ne me na no Nigeria president or ko ni krom akọ celebrity na nyame nko a se advanced team na akohia ekie kokun ni kwam enura yete Japan former or kasa ni akobo ni tu
abid
what you say so hwe we nyina de toto a na se nyame ne yedi ni ye omampani so ene ni mpani fotite ewura kandapa no ewura dom fenom immigration techi afri fanom ene mpani fo eka ho no wo mo so ye adwuma ne aka ne se nyina so ebitima ye so wasomdua yaw wo daachi IMF de yaw a free 1945 or 7 amo eteye no me edi a me de frɛ IMF efren se yenkɔ na hogono unimi yenkɔ na hogono asɔre bi ba ya no mo frɛ yenkɔ na hogono kyese hansa na be wura sa asɔre no na se wo no kyese hini ahamo na wo ahokyerɛ kɛse a kyese bi ni baabi tie kɔ ne yenkɔ na hogono IMF buta ye nyina this after the Second World is part of the Bretton Woods institutions ya omodi ye for bailout usika sem enkuya ne tie atwere mu no ama wodo mebre na akoso Oman Ghana ni asabre ye yenhyehyɛ ne adi awura mu yi no yempre edunson ene yakɔ yempre edunson na ne nyina no ya na dodo no ano sikasɛm ade ba ko pese yen atiefo no tie ni sɛ besepa ni kod na haban yetase ne banyansafo sɛ wanhwɛ yi a edunson na yɛkɔ ye no yaw na wo kɔtena se akɔ ne sɛ nyina yɛpɛ ɛnyɛ saa ne tie 2016 NDC IMF fo mu kɔ ye no it was self-inflicted. NDC no kasa president anu oda anu yewura mama onu abie na no kan se baabi akoduro no yawiam na kadompe and I quote so here State of the Nation address 2013 the meat is now down to the bones and it is time for serious rethinking about the level of wages in relation to our national competitiveness and the related productivity issues. It is said to whom much is given, much is expected. The people of Ghana demand better service from our public sector employees to commensurate with the investment made in their remuneration. Say, and the teacher for member so and I'll quote this. Your mama, even that time, no, you are not free SHS anyhow. Near Dasuda Sumu, near Fanko for Jumano, near our work and answer, Nama Yam Nadosono, a Yamu for a teacher for Mokaho, into a brass to me transit. Meaning, that's what we need. Enya de esenke bia ko bi betumi nya data yi no sabre no obi e no de to aso say nimdia di bu ye nsika semre ni ontie ko IMF contrary to that minia asema ye ni adanse twasem ni bia adanse me no kasa sisi e no hwenia IMF wa mo an kasa statement a o mo e de e bae de di kan e World Bank. Yes, I have the IMF predicts slower economic growth due to Russia-Ukraine war. The world economy will grow at a slower pace because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the International Monetary Fund said in the report on Tuesday. So big now, no a Ghanani, na Sam George Kase, 1 to Kwanesi Kurano, 1 Chiromusa, Ukraine Kwano, Sika, US. I invested over billions of dollars. Yeah. See, just 3 billion and Kyei fortunes no 10. They should read. They are intellectuals. They claim. So does she read? It doesn't make sense. Na che
nyama nyosem no mo ye
enu nti ma me sam kotu nia nimdifo bi ekae edifa politics no kind what say in politics forget the truth. The focus is to win. It is not what is needed to be done. It is how it is made to spend. At back and what can't say no. Was say amanyesemu no. Mauren fino kura yifiri ho. What dia kontom pa obetwa de be we no. And akoso at back ne kai. And I have the quote here. One of my compilations. Paminia yemu bi no yetimi. Say no contempodia, you will never sacrifice the principles in your church as 7-day Adventists. You will never. No, the greatest want of the world is the want of men. IMF Nekawi, fear not to World Bank Group respond to global impact of the war in Ukraine proposed roadmap. World Bank warns of recession risk due to Ukraine war. Countries around the world are facing recession as the Ukraine war hits economics already rocked by the COVID pandemic, the World Bank has revealed.
Yeah, when you know, one more any abaya fancy and yes, sanity.
And tell you about
more council man for no being so Agyapong, including members of your party.
I don't blame them. In politics, just as like in any other business, whoever tells the best story wins the race. Me, I don't blame them. Yeah. Says one the World Bank kikikan tie the we kura so esa ekan we say Russia-Ukraine war to cause biggest price shock in 50 years. World Bank, the world faces the biggest commodity price shock since the 1970s. World Bank le kan we said the omo nyini the we mu kana tie the John Dramani Mama kai John Dramani Mama 23rd April 2022 and no year 24th African Business Conference, Harvard Business School. The pandemic is estimated to have dragged about 55 million people into poverty in Africa and exposed another 46 million more to the risk of hunger and malnutrition. Was say, and nam sa COVID ne ba ye no. Amani pa bese opepepuma duenu wa bibremu ha na opepuma duana nsia so kan ho a ekwam and the dwamama de kai.
Yes.
So you this now in India and so
I'm Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay.
Sati ha like government all over the world. It became necessary for African governments to take action to shield their population from the effects of the pandemic.
Yes.
This meant, in many cases, an increase in deficit due to unbudgeted expenditures. This has devastated many African economies and sunk them deeper into unsustainable debt and economic downturns. The pandemic has a general deleterious effect on the economy of African nations. John Dramani Mama, New Year 23rd April 2022. You walk in and say, send me a pandemic, Nisi Baye, na also we are simply to near Bibrima Sino, am I a Dafom team? Nanyani Pabodi Sem, and I quote. In politics, forget the truth.
A Bibrima, I mentioned any other. Was a Bibri?
Was a Bibrim? Nagana, the
Oba, so here a Bibi, my countries, I try and share the Ivory Coast and other countries now. No, they are better to hear inflation or hear more dear. Then we conclude say, can be my no interest, be mine, and no.
Medasipi. Dedicain. World Bank, any a can you know. Every decay, World Bank, or say IMF, extra 50 billion. At the inception of the year, as a country, in order to redeem us from the economic recession, send a bayer and seek a seminal and sing to MVS numino. Wow, Pebra. Every decanya IMF established in 1945. No, a over 100 and alcohol. Now, do you know what? The second biggest, largest economy in Africa, South Africa, the third largest, biggest economy, Egypt, na yen wine. So they are not at in China. Let's just suppose the expenditure. And that
okay about management of the economy. No, we are saying Africa, you know, say Ghana. You managing ye. Yes, so I can say
in terms of resources.
Okay, be a what in terms of resources.
Yes,
almost resources. No more be yes, but yet me manage. Yes,
even in the face of where we are managing ye. And a World Bank, any IMF, we ever comment the and say Ghana, the way I see grow out of you're saying COVID. No, I have the document. But me to two in terms of population, now the Egypt is one. Oh, Babo, by Egypt,
yes.
Just what we see much. South Africa, and Rafuni switch, even though apartheid, I'm more so, by a more so. It wanted to 2 America. In the face of this, he says, listen, not done akufo-addo management, they need to be celebrated in a way. Now, let's just suppose the expenditure, between 2017 to date, any NDC 4 time, no, Mama Kai 2013, what not free SHS in you know, Senana akufo-addo, you're not being said. One first school for one phobia one and Caxasicano, COVID about the so care one chiriensa. Dear Tossum Yuminia, dear Tossubium, and say, just a factories me lupe. Commander Sugar Factory. Kumasi Shoe Factory. More than Beguno and the PNDC. Moya Samoya Muantini. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo buy, 274, no? We are more than 100. Yeah, they are in operation. Do you know, say, since 2017 to date, no? Maybe a trade surplus and a recording.
Yes.
Maybe a trade surplus. Nignani is a planting for food and jobs. A yenya said is wadi uno. Anyone district one factory yenya said is wadi uno. And no na bua and sikaya de kwa mono ni kwa yeno. Sanya nuwa mimia. Eke nyabutre mami. Nyabutre kamami. Saudi ya no etu nchanya. Minia. Sabre kurana. Yesi emunye no. Nemunye no. Yewa 4 months import cover. Eya chasa ode totua. NDC time. Eya no munko sa wuche no matwa or say matwa nurses and teacher training allowance mono. Some na import cover 2.3 months. And etie some na free SHS ni hono. Some na da so de sumu. Some na unemployment adwuma ne amfa nkrofo. Na na danko Akufo-Addo ne MPP afa we se nyina. Ne yesra ni se sebe enye de papa maso enye na no dintra eye tibia de akomu eye wiase nyina na ye Kristo ni so a no wadwini so akon mu se senior 2 Timothy chapter 3 kan say na hunu ye semre di akire no emre mu ye din beba na enfom so kakra ewo MPP ho ene ye mpanimfo no ho eno I will state it ene say ade we say you know yedi kan yi levi no so wo di kan ma yeti ase and wo integrate the media, the civil society, the academia, the traders and wo bia and kanya say this for nyam futu to call you know that should have been an eye opener. The second point say mo yes here call IMF we say you know but then we had said so many things here call. So it's a slap on the image of the communicators. And Timunya said this we see a bekono was a mark a smear boa or bekan in rebino. Ebinum didn't attempt, but I'll see a jabutre. One thing about Ghana, any Crawford may say, we are in a haste to be heard, but we are not prepared to listen to the import of what somebody is saying. And to be 1 month, 2 months, some more years a young cohon mono. None can send 10 times now, yet to me, a crisis. No more free communicators, no more free allies. Then we go on there, we cite the people, and say, Nipa Bakuna best send the test. Ekobana defend ya na edin.
Yeah, me that say.
Na ma ye story no ekoye bibie. Now there is nothing wrong. Ni Akufo-Addo aye. Any the MPP aye no. In the face of the you know. So NDC na ho no mu a yenkan unu say even malaria is it cholera. And the 28,000.
Yeah, me that say first year. Me da me ho ba. Ye be say about teachers there. Me say IMF there no. What deal wi. Enti ora che ba fo. Ma me tie.
Mo for kan pa na economy no GDP umumiensa yo ba ku be friend real GDP nominal GDP yes. And a PPP GDP na e be buza say na me wo hin na afi me wo hin na afi me hwe mani mo hin fa na meko ye hwe after Ghana free Bretton Woods institution that was 2018 somewhere yeah. And 2019 now the growth rate of Ghana near 7%. Yes. Near a deficit of 4.5%. And near sounds for trade surplus. World Bank, IMF, mobile, because at the rate Ghana aircon, to share if you are suffering, Ghana was among the top 10 fastest growth economy in the world. It was how we need and a fufian to water. And COVID-19 buy and we share the quota if we are suffering it affected every economy. Now a buy you know more financial muscles because they are a productive economy. Ubia statistics with Cheska. America the first year China was about $4.5 trillion. UK the first year by 36 billion pounds. Germany 182 billion euros. Ghana wasn't so how they kwakwa was why you now GDP kakane ono e hona na wo start e DB why and even at a point in time a buy no class abemu e ma subsidies e buy now offer mami can be wa hanu say in 2019 abrofo no e share because IMF ba they do all these assessments and you see aba Now, said that has conditionalities as people are preaching and propagating. And just like this, it's a quite so-called hospital. Hospital all no. Obia na dene yare ko. And hospital ko baby your baby for so intensive care ICU. Your emergency and your omo call for normal checkups no money. In 2015, baby NDC vehicle was ICU. A self-inflicted pandemic in Ghana. At the time, one went to me at Nazi Amia Konkwasu for doing so for 4 good years. Knowingly said, doing so is one of the factors of the production of every growing economy. And this government couldn't solve it. But about we say by within a twinkle of an eye. It's so many times. Yeah, Ashanti region, I'm experiencing doing so. Uma, you do be within 30 minutes. Near so now you see the light is well stable. Yeah, and you my air. They say I am a fufu my ban. Omo first stage omo ban your friend staff IMF engagement. And only ye wono as a government no wo your friend intent ni onyoma odi agu apaso odi kwakwo odi akwakumo enti negotiation jojo in fact Sri Lanka omo intent omo dom koya IMF no Agyapong no now omo intimi ayedai approve e dia mo but o share the statement IMF chief otie share the Ghana in terms of economic history. Right from 2019, our performances able do this time, when we say, or mine no year, or my beer, with a little push, or mine bit me a day, or share some programs are by a So this is the time I will say, young NPP communicators. You who say, it's something a triangle about between. Nessa a triangle about between. A quite be also or see a fact so near Casa and they train the citizenry. Didn't pay for because it was a visit and you could get a so NPP need piano and man a bamboo. So a time came. You call IMF, you see IMF for yet, and yes, IMF was me yet, but a baby a do. You hear who she and no tea. And joined the member of IMF because it was established in 27 December 1945 under the leadership of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Yes. And in fact, the first country call for IMF bailout, France. That was 24th May 1947. And the UK, one of the longest ever born, 100 years. That's a track where UK goes home 8 years. And yet, situation and a condition be. And we are seeing a shame because we share Ghana, you grow for it.
Situation in the condition, Krobia, Nama, Ura Mahama, so Kobe, said no situation in the condition.
And Lutina say, Saoko Hospital. Obia, yes, sir. Me, I'm Mako Hospital, Amufanswako Hospital. Maybe I may yali a damage. Here, an intensive care, the enemy got to emergency D4. What you are just going to check your BP or pressure and I say, okay. And the fact said, who hospital no doesn't mean say, who hospital doesn't mean say Yalena me yarino. A binia de come Oshe say Kenya. Omo conditionality say their moma amufa otia uti ozabe. Why? Because almost now Kenya has been ranked as the second paid government officers around in the world. Kenya growing, and so GDP growth and their debt to GDP. It tells you say and the sound of whom they really deserve, just like John Mahama administration. Okay. Because Oba, take you over now. We've discovered oil. In fact, through a buying where you buy, the bumper season in over 1 million metric tons of cocoa. Gold were just extracting in a larger quantity. More time than oil you had discovered. And did not even a single programs and policies NDC government introduced here. And in fact, when you talk of programs and policies here, they are all capital intensive. And now me check it free SHS, a free school feeding program. Yeah. 97 pesos per day. No, we check it for the year and 900 million Ghana cedis. Talk less of, and then if you come to free SHS, boarding over 2.something billion. OSHA planting for food and jobs, 600 million as a budget idea, and they are all capital intensive. Nabusa who say NDC government program and policy ban on the buy. It is sometimes me talk, na me see the comment of the opposition.
My rubbish is our program. See our Kenya. They are saying say free SHS no. Now we hear also our for to me to omo even already be crack be say baby aye gina. Now our here say school feeding. If you can't, na say untimi nya. You free ho say be ya oman for no beton because 97 pesos per child on a day no. Sika no so untimi nya you free ho. Free SHS baby aye gina. I didn't know was buy cost tuya obi school fees boarding ne hwan ne ade. Enti no was buy hwe obi say planting for food and jobs and I know idea on Crontiasi. I know your idea policy recipe.
No, I in fact I'll be so very so
on Tisa Adiana say and idea.
Last week Friday, Peace FM evening news, so many interview. In fact, I think it's one of the longest interview. We know we almost close to 30 minutes. And we just say, when we talk of inflation, say maba mo Medina market ha bia me beto emo anasin tools bia be say me tools bia bag me ensa ahono maka chem say da bi tools bag me ensa no unya bi na emo ebenya ba ko na ama ho na so se me hu se bi si o se da bi se me ton ni nyina ama wa e bia wo fa Adomako Baafi ba unya bi. And more than that, the shortage of goods, the explanation of inflation is the shortage of goods or when demand exceeds supply. So therefore, prices of goods and services will go high. But Ghana, market, any product, it depends in your market. What is the problem? The problem is we do not have price control. The problem is price control. Said the last time you if your mind, not the government, there is no institutions are regulating the prices of goods and services. You have an inflation. And they so for goods and services, it's in abundance. And the planting for food and job, and yeah, it's not of merit or any other idea. In fact, I'll beg to disagree with the statement. In fact, maybe Papa, you know, didn't now, last year, Ghana was the first largest ever producer of yam in the whole world. Jamaica na second. Now OSHA import a year foreign a year in Ghana, foreign exchange in Ghana. A Buame benya trade surplus. That's what I say. Planting for food and job, no, it has no merit to the state. In fact, that one there I do disagree.
Then
Odi Koma also the returns in way. So Ubenya the largest producer of yam in the whole world. I mean see that normally Command and Kenya Brazil and Jamaica, no other countries. But now Ghana has taken over.
One of the Bayajuni said, Mampeni akufo-addo first term in office, Mahama IMF and Ebuama Mampeni akufo-addo to minya that growth of Nyan first term in office.
No, I wouldn't say on the air because he may take you over. No, now we were still under IMF. In fact, with some of the conditionalities, some of the mind say you don't have a physical space. Therefore, you need to control your expenditure. By September 2017, now you started running your program.
That's it. I can't say that because President Akufo will take you over, not your IMF. In fact, GDP not growth no form, but IMF form a quite Emma and near man who ram hammer, Oman yen, Oman no a year. Ain't he almost share on the strength and in any swadi huno and a buana so between free SHS, planting for food and jobs when we now between a brequano ram hammer or sub programs name teacher necessary allowance in and it tells you say on one casa in the program one not a bear hands the IMF for crowd mama hammer into a man of Hamani ye Emma sa growth no unya do me gaza mahama IMF for coin on the ma unya sa growth but he said it
yes and abrofono and you so me first statement I'm can say where GDP now you me and this abrofono they even know our economic history better than us we are here.
Okay.
Because your IMF, every country beyond, so far as we are a member to the IMF now, they have their representatives within the country. And more growth of economy, more budget, and any inflow, outflow of the EBA economy that they know, they review it, and they do update themselves. So what can I say? A time came, Ghana, our debt to GDP was around 182%. That was in 2001. Your dear called epic, highly indebted poor country. But within a twinkle of an eye, for the first time of ex-President Baffour administration, all these programs have been rolled out about a year for. And look at the programs and intervention ex-President Baffour by maternity care, health insurance, and other policies are abandoned by. To not ethnicity, a analysis say when MPP comes into power, although they are capitalists, but they do combine the social system of governance and that of capital system of government. Many NDC need to see a program. I'm catching say, me discard to have say, me the 1,000 Ghana to, and I'm saying, just give me busanza mo crab party no, what is the concept of your party? Not so, yeah, social democrats. Now, since the social democrats, the definition of social democrats. Not so, say a normal programs are out there in the park of the tunnel, and that is a social intervention. And I'm so okay, one name Bako. Abufa, not even a single programs and policies.
That's where the exercise book by.
What oh, that's it's an exercise of
terminal one. All right. Quickly, teacher strike. No, so Mikael say Franco Trading Enterprise. I crowd Sano pay over small phone. No, say Enkoya, you need a new phone for nature Franco Trading Enterprise. One of phones and a fee tabletop fridges. Almost so air conditions. Nina, a mono, a papa, a kama. Yeah, I'm baby. I can't say also one because I'll call witness. Okwa no afesika kakra so ho okwa wa said the money man ACTS say kra de o don't call me biaba okwa ye te so titiri o ma eto online no www.francotrading.com okwa ha wonsa ebeka bi wetimi so afre e wo 0558 106 241 0558-106-241. Your main office no Adabraka any Roxy Cinema and a share anymore. Your outlet no so a door so ya kai na share and so. Ye guswa ye kai mo se konfanochi aban ya sabia donation na ye dia mom ye guso nra ebinom do mo edie by obo ha no ankasa nante no aba obo ho nso ano aye ne mom obo ho nso abi ho no se o no send o se mediafa ADB account number no ye twen also fa de ebra ADB account number no ye 1131005341001 Shannon so far Madina branch or Man FM flood victims account number no oko ADB bia branch bia na se o kan o be pool account number na na fi ya hwe ama wo de sika no e de atom momo number no so ye 0542869979 0542869979 edi e kan ho ye Kenneth Techi Agyapong awarefo afi na mo asiso amoware mo hia niema mo betoto e wo fie wanya baabi kakra 2-3 bedroom bi amo pesa mo tra mo hia air condition bi amo pesa mo tom nkonwa mo hia fridge mo hia eye kettle mo hia iron sa niema no mo hia washing machine fridge bi amode chese niema kakra mbe hia mo fa mani nkyere Kencity appliances na omo emwa mo se di omo ye ne se me awarefo a mo asiso na mo ba mo de no eye stron kokra Kencity appliances for some nkankyere mo se Samsung media afei brands ahodo a eye TV brand bi a wohwe no onsa ebeka mo tonso a ye kyewade enti for ni kyere of anko barrier ye ben police station abeka free pipe junction so abeka amasaman so poku ase and so on Sabeka and some Asasewa Techiman Wenchi Suhumo so Kencity appliances Akwaku Pio and Wakayashan and so Fred 0200421004 0200421004 near Yadu so a teachers and no strike and no home combo and a year baby now teachers and no strike a bit more can say quite a teacher for person there by a fast one and Koye if you say a buying Korea nana a baby monchra and so now Ituamoka Yamona de buy and then you're buying also a year and tea was say a buying Ituamoka baby I drew no more buying minimum. And pay any labor consultant or IBM Ponsadi in common or say, yes, teachers no omo ewo se omo kase bi omo hia bibia nanso so esese enchechiremu ne adwento ato a eba babi aduro ne se de omo twem tan no na adwene ye ne se aban betumi aka kire omo se 3 days wan kwa adwuma ya yiwadi na nipa ne bebre nso wa kire omo pa adwuma ne biaye wan kwa adwuma ya yiwadi na ye hwe se omo nkwa bi se nipa ro dodo no anso omo ofie no ofin se ebi ni ho kra de onya bibi kakra eye dance obetena fie ebi no mo kire se nko mo nya mbekwa akokira de nso tranye ya wo ho a na union leaders na mankrofo ababu nti ene ona nko na ja otifie ya aminti o man fa hwase
midasi ansa na no mami nko to niema bi efri yewura mama
ne ma 10 minutes ntini nyina hye mbi
yewura mama
okay
any yewura mills se otie nia mama his excellency John Dramani Kyei on the State of the Nation Address 2013. As I said on that eventful day of my inauguration, change does not happen overnight, and sometimes, despite whatever progress has been made, been placed in motion, it will appear to be darker before the dawn of the new day comes. Makes that progress visible. In set times, I'll be counting on you to maintain faith and the trust that you have placed in me as a president. I will not let you down. Our momentary difficulties must only serve in strengthening this collective resolve towards a future of limitless possibilities. Was in there, didn't see so in FMP, you need to do me no more. Me catch them, we say. And Sayan Puntu and Nina Dakoro. Nembo mono emrempa ufri se wabo homo den na oku anim no samre ni sum timi sie eduru samre na ne John Dramani mama monta mechi samre ya one district one factory planting for food and jobs samre ya minua enem kwada nko ni opportunity obeko school free SHS oko akwanya na sebe ye twa ntrosi ya ye nenso na akufo-addo by war ye no. This is the darkest time where COVID and Ukraine asemia beto so yi enye no nko media no ba na ba teacher for the so J.A. Mills, State of the Nation Address 2013. Not everything is political. Papa Utie. Not everything is political. The challenges that we face are challenges to Ghanaians, not just to one political group, and definitely not exclusively to the government of the day. Or how or say, enye bibia no say dia manyesem. Emra ye womi no tebia ye womu no enya party ba kope. Eyo man Ghana na beto ye nso. Na me nyina ye nso na me mra teacher for adie nso. Yaw. Teacher djuma no de. Eye djuma eye noble profession. Eye djuma enhrawom. Eye djuma so do akoma ye yia nyame ehirawo. Eye djuma Tetiaru akwa, including Jesus Christ, and concerning Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Women they were great teachers. What you say? Gautama Buddha, no Confucius, no many ade. Me and rather me can say one of the reasons I'm the worry me. I was given a doctor, I was given a nurse, I was given a lawyer. Now me know US, me know UK. I decided to marry a Ghanaian teacher because teacher for passion and what dom di adwuma no eso bi ni baby and wo say nya time de ma it me marry dom wo ma me rinti I opted for a teacher. Na me nua tie nia obi e comfort teacher for ho was teaching in the choices of professions because everybody who is anybody was taught how to be somebody by a teacher. Was say adwuma esom bo akese na da so ni say e teacher adwuma obi ene otimi kra atimi kenkan te say abofatia ne asuatie no e teacher ni Bakukra the Nasem the head the crackers was say a poor surgeon hurts only one person at a time. A poor teacher has a whole classroom. So doctor or conway from so nipa back ni bewu. Na se teacher tibon kosu ko shawo de any nkra ni nyina na ewu. No man ni nyina na ewu. Nya make dey so ni say MPP and tradition no there is no political party in the country or revere or respect teachers echeyin. Yaw yen ye bato ye no na teacher adwuma no na A4 is a set A. MPP abai any edi diploma edi baye and subsequently yasani degree edi aba. Etu obi wa mikrom askora hinsan senso so odwansa anachete biase a onya so belegon. And the more we progress academically we akatu ekosoro. MPP mboni ayaye no. Saudi no atu nchanya. MPP abai and akufo-addo baye no. Teachers over 100,000 had not been employed because of John Dramani mama. And no abefa omo. Some of these people are also joining the labor agitation no. Enti sebe obai no yi na adwini free so a. Sabre minu akobi be ha no. ni nyina no papa so pa goma so na so wo ka se mo se no ahwe ni ya yaw akwa besipa ni kunna haban ya wa teacher fo ni bia omo akoma pa oti ase etu antwe ye na akoma general statement na sabi wakotia obi nso so ya cha opa de pa Adomako akufo-addo usu acha de Accra Academy da he was once a teacher ne papa owo no Eduardo Akufo-addo he was a teacher he was teaching maths and son obey law so okodi fie Dr. Danko no ni adiadum nya they were great teachers na Ghana how na create great professors edubuahin no onye teacher ni
listen to Okuse kuna musa ho ase we are painting a picture as if the employee is now becoming more powerful than the employer, like what is happening at the labor front with the latest strike by teachers. It's high time the government begins to crack the whip to prevent any such labor unrest, to enable the current and future government to pursue their developmental projects. Near air costly. So, air quack a bob by minimum, a buy now for a jumo. Near my buying watch and Okabibia or Ceminti. Okabibia or Ceminti. Na di enti afise se wan kwadwuma ese se etuaka ana this bi wan kwadwuma wo se yiwadi aban bia nhunu se wo de saade na wo ye adwuma so ho ya se akwa bese panic onyina hahan na se nipa no ase amanyo 17 na wondimi fa anya adwuma na ase de because ebinom wo fi o mpeso mbe kira de a wo munya nya kwan nwuram ebinom so o mo kira de se kire se yenya yanke ba ko kira de wo mu ye ayema na so leaders no na yesa ye betumi ma ato aso ya se 4 days mu ne wo yo ye ko ye ni mu nyina nso so na affect nkwada no mo be exams no ebinom se aban declare say ye yi mu nyina di wa nkwa adwuma within a week ye yi wadi o mo be ko mo enko nso nko onyina
na sama gina so sasem no be se panic na haban MPP ne ye de be ye ade no nya na DC for de be ye na ne ya safuma for president for time a teacher for no ko no he came out to say be fankofo it went against us men kasa de omo ye ne support especially say so tie enje kabonimo any concerned teacher you concern one ayifoi one small kana one take political position scientists are the a chopa ne ka na so sankrofo ya me nua me kotu bi o heavy do sa teacher for group bi me kotu bi ya afufu an nkrofo di ayu asisi wo manim no menye diabolic e go say kam tutwa beto abonten ke buru wo oh and your presidency say ayi or the saying kwabonu wanyina wo ye de ya ba no koje na appointment no me headmaster professor miss crew mo and the kabonu no me ade ne ma omo ye no menua clearly no you have taken political stance but and also no it was also part of us. And now when the penny didn't come on, he raised something I have been saying it. TL is very key. Engagement is very key. What your father said, underground. How are you influencing them? How are you getting them connected? And you be the force you. And don't be many work harder. And the politician so kind. CSE election near the Sashi Butum. And then Nagrat Nabeko, concerned teachers Nabeko. May say Abranti or take concerned teachers. Ernest, he's not doing law. No, Emi Junior or Legon. Yanin the Freak Masiba. Very fantastic. Konya, Alimo, any NDC for Cambo Mkoyi, the free one. Emma, Yaba Yatu. And to never be on my own car, a bear chopper, because those who have the powers. Politics of today. Let me state it. I've been stating it. It's about engagement. It's about engagement. It's about lobbying. Yeah. It's about courting. Professional lobbyists to you engage them. Now, no more kasa. Oh, man, see, and Crawford started, a check. And one more year, they could do something. You are more dear. Meno, I do believe that experience is the best teacher. Will be experience when you're 10 years, no coffee be now, ever hugging. It is some year can and MPP. So we have also carved the niche. Say, young, you're again there. Young, your party in your coup. Yakoye, a ya chopan, yes, a woman. Titru pan, yes, a woman, as a woman yabutre. Niana, no young set him, yeah, woman, you know, and your good time. We are not in a good day. Yen na yan kamum na yamwa na sosuran pass o mampani no onu wo bi a wako obi promises so beti anka ma onu so gina form ke yakọ IMF enti message gina we so say mesre MPP 43 obia no ye wo trimu ni awodwini disappointment be a wunya ye. This is the time was a chere party ni do. Ni nyina ye nka mom anopa mani je. Metie KB esu okasa. Metie Y2K esu okasa. Metie Mami Adwoa esu okasa. Metie tie wo nyina ne ade na so wow, this is the time. And it's about time we consolidated. This is not the time where you bet matna say ama tamfo no me ne ye kan nyina no. Ye jama NDC so ommbra. Minia, 27 years. And nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, madam.
Send your Senkafo can. There is nothing new under the sun. And this is for me a change if it were not MPP. You Yaminian Sam Rodi Akufo-Addo said this is the time of it Makoye. You Yaminian Sam Rodi or Bogan into the MPP said, Mona Momra this time. Say I'm sure ye bet Danny and want to say Israel for one more Egypt, one more castle, one person, the next 5 minutes, maybe an answer crab, man 5 minutes.
Yes, in fact,
Papa, we are seeing number one.
Yo, teacher 4 year, Costello, I see him. Said the old can miss me teaching. Yes. And teachers,
are very good people.
Very, very good.
Me also my sort of kumuda.
Oh, we are very, very, very good teachers. Now, so worry teacher near, I know see indeed. Yes. What worry now as view. Oh yeah. Now, the Biana can be said. Baffour, you call Italy, almost for this Italian Uno. Or Germany, or say Eine Dutches. Nina say we are one.
Now buying views and say can say.
This is one of our so young share pandemic you drew. Ghana teachers for 3 fees. Tinamo Abuchi. My Busan, my mena, Makatiamu that is saying, was Busumi Bia, even as you are home, also, yet they light boy in our credit chair. What a building I am. I said, wow. But near Tiabutrino, not you retreat bills granted a costro. Tinambusas, Nadana, ye utilities bills, because no say, I say you oofi, Uncle Baby, oh, sorry, I was so heater. Because I what the name what's to heater, what's to TV, oh yeah, oh bonum, oh yeah, movies. And as you are consuming it, no, obey, but it didn't happen in this way. Look at the time that we are in. And on that the BNM used to Baffour say they think about their country first. Tama COVID buy, you know, about the transit say, oh, but bad TV so. Say we are in bad times. You grow from now air coffee. It you better say, ye catch you at the member, your best slashes so send your bay, you bet me so at your so. Almost the needy ones no said you're meeting a akuman. And they did agreed. Not even a single day. I will be acting like to Yasua Nazi saying, over out about agitation. Even at a point in time, there are some of the public services around our Bucha. Now, Oma kept you up a bit me a take him. Wow, that shows patriotic. I'm not saying say what the agitation and their grievances or more canon and yet no time or Senkafo kind or say there is time for everything. Yes, a new man we are not in good times. And you ever say a brand na emu mreno and as any more denedema yen citizen a diana abine de mayen. The BM me as a case study. We pass and go secondary school. We call now a year mass. We didn't business class. Me now before from Eric. So we did book business class. That when I was starting. Oh, by ya BBA ya started class. Nam so member no. Then you say you member you. See can any day every day. Me tena fear for almost 1.5 months. Sometimes never the golden jubilee. What you know you be to one time my uncle who free as simple to buy. Was Bema, let me tell you as well, another OTF, some fools, no so minister. No, and I won't can't say, that's what I say, so what you must say. A while or say, Sanyo, to make a provision, politics back. And I'm doing your Makuguma mere day, a quiet. To me, do school, you treat your BBA and a cow 1 month, I'm your exams. Now, you'll be shocked and surprised. And Nipa. Beating you when you are the best or the best in Baba and business management. Unya 91, Namina 82. Kenya sa coming in Tanazi seeing the issue. And at the end of the day, no, Senka Minya free SHSR. I come taking school. Now, Bram, go school at a point in time, no, what a class can I am musician. Because I'm Danny Hall, yeah. Dining hall, what to say? Dining hall, and one year bubble. Abranche out to honor now former junior for it to a may near body, no one sorry. Now Boku Town. Untia fees, who could it? Into one young Husano, Unco dining, Uchaya, we are Quaquaque, what could be soppy? We do a nest of for Amukum for boys, and a senior or pre-soppy. Since all the car, you don't have the mind to even study. And the free such as about ubit meet nothing. I can say, and yet, by year will be there, your words previous, and yet the mind. So the only thing I advise a neighbor are with those more calling for negotiation in terms of intent or what they call IMF reserve. Maybe they can come out with a review of the free SH and free SHS. We also share them a year research in Ghana. Ghana International School. I'm crying movie school. Now, share lavish fleet of cars. Party or more year, end of year party. Go. Now, if you a term, you $11,000 a term. Such a person that's who tell the fees are. Or only just a peanut. And everybody, it's not man enough. They be American or say it's not man enough or say a proprietary in Sutugum. And I believe that as time goes on, this is a suggestion. As they are going for this intent, representing the intent to the IMF, and there will be a review. And Ghana can easily do it. Because Germany, abroad, started to introduce some social intervention of school system. Almost share the income of the parents. Two, almost the type of schools are school behind the echo, and they get the data. To me, data now omodia Ministry of Education. No also a process and no it will help a bromo Emma ombetimi segregate the poor and then the needy.
Right, for my no say Elder Johnson Yao Ata Ewo Ajiri Ghana SDA Church and pay so celebrate your birthday. Opening yame enka happy birthday to you. Oba or fase ene mpanimfo a omo eka ho nyina na abusuani nyina wo show well papa we appreciate your kindness and then ye da onyankopon ase e de amam redubu ahe ena e de we e baaye sanso so ena another birthday wish enko emfa ema Kiara na Ata Star Girl and Adodo no afro and then also celebrate your birthday mom grandmom and afi unuanom grandpa Kennedy Ohene Agyapong and one more Kenyina no anope one America nyina e wish you well. Happy birthday to you. Adomako, if 1 minute.
Papa medasi. And now te assembly for a ID college. Any language be omoko ko ye and se gudi ni ade ade.
Mebre na so.
Mr. Wasima. The message is a police penny womum MPP aban lawyer ne da no na akufo-addo gidigidi. And a land in Sosono lawyer bubu bujinapo. He's a lawyer also so opasumbi. It yan say Emma Langas Emma say amamu. It message.
But I say
Rebecca was empa.
Hani adwumadi ni nyina AC ora Adomako be medasi. Cheba for so.
Papa Mr. Friday ni abuntri. Adwuma no doso.
Ye sha ase adwada nyame adaroma. Production team Free Solomon Sasu mensa so radio. Ebe pem demonstration. Camera. And one me MCR ejano in the group. Yeah, there will be a meeting. Edia, I'm a fabo. Chinyame Adoma, Edward, Ebishia.